Okay, hopefully I can be heard. So welcome to the Wrestling Pod. I'm your host, Carlito Santiago. And today we talk about what went down on Monday Night Raw. So, nothing really interesting on this show happened. But for the sake of it, Javon Evans and Dragon Lee took on the Vision. Yep, they had a tag team match, which was really entertaining. So, Maxine Dupree and Logan Paul did accompany the tag team champions. It was rare to see matches start the broadcast and not promo, so this was fun for what it was, and to open up the action, B+. Danhausen comes home. Yep. Moments after being confronted backstage by the Judgment Day over human Monets. Not Monets like Mercedes Monets. Anyway, now Danhausen made his way to the ring and proposed giving it away to the fans. However, the Judgment Day protested. So they beat up Danhausen, only for Joe Hendry to make the save. The babyface stood tall and closed out the segment. And then backstage followed, basically Obafemi squashing JD McDonough. Probably the best part of the show, with the ruler emphasizing his dominance over people on Raw. They said it's an A+, but it's a squash. There's really no grade for it. You know what I mean? Everything kind of, sunk in for what it was worth. And today's probably going to be a short stream, so don't expect there to be anything long. Solo and Rollins, I guess that's unique, new, cool shit, I want to read most of this shit. But, yeah, the Visionary, Seth Rollins, Sokoa called him out and said, "Hey, we want to, I'm going to be your shield. I'm going to be what you were for Cody, if you want it." And it's like, well, at this point, I mean, if Jacob, Jay, and Jimmy are going to win against Solo, Hobbs, and Knight, then that means that Rollins should win at that point. But it looks to me that, Knight, Solo, and Hobbs may win. So, I don't know. Chad Gable and Penta took on Ethan Page and Rusev. It made Rusev look a little weak with having him be tapped out by Gable. However, it's more to show off, of course, Gable and Penta, as we're going to see the title most likely change hands. Joe Hendry took on Dominic Mysterio, and this was all right for what it was worth, but nothing interesting. As, of course, oh, wow, they did. Okay. That's crazy. I did not know that. So Morgan interfered, right? And Io Sky, so it really highlighted the feud between Io and Morgan still going on. And now we have a SummerSlam matchup between Dominic and Dirty Dom, because Danhausen dropped him with the Danhausen Death Drop, and Hendry just slid in and got the win. So, yeah. And then LA Knight took on Jacob Fatu, which was really nothing. And this is like Knight's third loss. No, that wasn't him. No. This is like, I don't know how many losses he's been taking, but he's been taking a lot of losses and he needs some wins. So, honestly, overall, this was an episode of Raw. It happened. There was stuff to like and stuff not to. And almost none of it will be remembered a week from now when Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns are back and all the attention is on the building to SummerSlam. So this is a very much like the definition of a placeholder broadcast, a show that exists because it had to, with little in the way of majority story developments, but some good, strong in-ring action. And also notice how each match were men matches. There was no women matches for the first show ever. There's no women's matches. And even the men, just the men alone, not the women, just the men, this overall couldn't even hold up an A fucking plus or a B plus. LA Knight's probably the highlight of everything. He can cut a fucking promo like there ain't nothing. So, I don't know, this show happened. That's all I gotta say. But what did you guys think of Raw? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, drop a like, and turn on the post notifications so you never miss a stream. I'm sorry this had this is a short one, but I just had to cover it, real quick. So yeah, I will see you guys on Saturday for the SmackDown summary. Peace.